Sitting beneath Taekwondo Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Cal Golden Bears. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Golden Bears head coach. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Tigers kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Politelli turns it upfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Let's take a minute and talk about Cal. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. Things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in Week 1.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli going for it all. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. From deep, it's Kane. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Fire complete. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Here's a give to Washington. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Keeps it himself. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Fights off a defender. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Throwing right. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. JKS. It's complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Plows his way ahead. 3rd down conversions. Huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Strong. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Politelli, play action. Buying time to his right. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Left side is Hendricks. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
And the Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Cal! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for space. It's Cobb. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The run inside. It's Cobb. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the 1st half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Auburn offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Brown wants to pass. And he gets it away.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up because right now he's not playing well. And at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Cal! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy and take it to the house. That is a game-changing play.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. It's Johnson.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tells to fake. Moves to his right. Fires on the move. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Burrowing for yardage. Hard running there. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you. He can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackle. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
Auburn going to work with another 1st down. Right back to the well. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
And you never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Tight end now in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
And nice job by the defense. Understanding 2nd and short, they're playing run. You can see super physical, now forcing the 3rd down and short.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Out wide right, it's Washington. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets the back moving. He'll be dropped. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not give the extra yards after the catch.
Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
At 3rd and 2, you're usually thinking maybe something's going off tackle up the middle. They run the toss. How about the defense? Great job setting the edge, sprinting to the football, getting multiple hats there, getting the guy on the ground, stopping him short, causing a 4th down.
Got to make the play on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown, and here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Number 38, set to kick it off.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Golden Bears in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing Sangapovatelli. And he almost had a pick.
And that is the play the defense needed to turn the momentum around in this game. They needed somebody to step up and make a play. That should have been intercepted.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Uh-oh, look out. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Auburn calls its 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
Sweet. Booster. Q. Go.
Sangopolatelli. Got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. He's changing the play. Motion from the back. Rashida Downs going up top. They're all over him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Jaron Kiave Sangopolatelli. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Cal will use its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
JKS spits it out to the back. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Marshall, taking on the number 17 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Herd, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Makes the grab on the left. Across the 25. Made a defender miss. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Golden Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Number 29, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. DB's right up on the receivers. Sells the run, looking to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Brown will throw it. He's going for the big play. He's got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus.
At the 23. And that's good enough for a first down.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Lucky to get it off.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Second and long here. Looking for the edge. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Flush to the left. He'll try to do it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Tough run here. It's Cobb. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Brown wants to pass. Rushes on. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
Number 38, set to kick this one.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli. Working that left side now. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot. Get the ball out of your hands quick.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
It's complete to the left. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Sangapolatelli from the gun on third down. Right side, it's Strong. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Trying to establish the run. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them. Successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throwing Sangapavatelli. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Final play of the quarter coming. Trying to squeak through the pile. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one, making the adjustment. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out! He'll take a shot. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll start on the ground with Washington.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Rush right in his face. He's got an open man. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here. Back is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Extending the play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a crease. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. The give on 4th. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Marshall. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Pull to the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Cobb. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Auburn lines up quickly.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And right down the middle. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting a run, not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
The Golden Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And it's no good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Quarterback keeper. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Kane. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season.